Take Stefan and Janet. They came to me with 3.7 million saved up. Their advisor had them in a conservative portfolio, 60% stocks, 40% bonds. Sounds reasonable, right? But when we dug into the numbers, they were paying over $7,500 per year in management fees, having to sell investments every month for income, often at the worst possible times, missing out on higher yielding opportunities because their advisor stuck them in conventional wisdom. They were getting crushed by inflation because their bonds paid fixed rates that didn't grow. We rebuilt their retirement using the income ladder approach, and their results. Their fees dropped by 82%, saving them over $6,000 each year. Their monthly income increased by $1,475 without taking any additional risk. They haven't had to sell a single investment since starting the strategy, and their income automatically adjusts for inflation through specialized layering. They recently took their first vacation in years without worrying about money. So let's talk about safety for a moment, because this is really crucial. Most people don't realize that many investments that we use in the income ladder are actually government guaranteed, not just FDIC insured, but like direct obligations of the US Treasury. And that means that even if the stock market crashes at 50%, these income streams keep flowing. It's like having multiple Social Security checks coming in each month. Look at what's happening right now with interest rates and with inflation. While most retirees are getting squeezed, income ladder investors are actually benefiting. Why? Because we lock in today's higher rates for years of future income. One of my students just secured a 6.5% guaranteed annual return for the next 10 years. Try getting that with a bank CD. Here's something that might surprise you. The best timing to start building your income ladder is actually when everyone else is panicking. When the market crashed in 2020, we were able to lock in some corporate bonds, paying nearly 7% guaranteed annual income, which is almost triple what they were paying just months earlier. While others are selling in panic, our students were buying these incredible income opportunities. Speaking of market crashes, they're inevitable, right? But here's what happens when you have a properly built income ladder. The core income keeps flowing from your government guaranteed sources. You have zero pressure to sell at market bottoms because your income doesn't depend on selling assets. Your inflation protection layers actually increase payments during tough times. You can sleep at night knowing your retirement is secure no matter what the market does. Imagine what that means for your retirement lifestyle. Taking that dream vacation without worrying about market timing or selling investments. Helping your grandkids with college without stressing about your portfolio. Never having to apologize to your spouse for investment losses or market crashes, and actually enjoying your retirement instead of constantly monitoring your accounts and worrying about money. But here's what's crucial. Building your income ladder takes time. The biggest mistake I see people make is waiting until they need the income before starting to build their ladder. And that's like waiting until you're starving to plant a garden. You need to start the process before actually needing the income and needing the money. The best time to start, usually about 3 to 5 years before you need the income. That way, you can lock in higher interest rates when they are available without feeling rushed. You're building layers gradually and systematically, taking advantage of markets and timing. You get to position yourself to capture the best opportunities in each layer as they appear, and you create multiple backup income streams for extra security and peace of mind. And then test and adjust your strategy before depending on those income sources. I've helped hundreds of people build their income ladders, and here's what I can tell you with absolute certainty. Those who start early, who follow the system, and who stay patient with the process are the ones who end up with the most secure retirements. The difference is night and day, and I regularly see two types of retirees. Those who have followed the traditional path, constantly worried about market drops, checking their portfolio daily, stressed about running out of money, and those who built income ladders, confident about their futures, enjoying retirement, never worried about market crashes or inflation. Now, if you're wondering exactly how to build your own income ladder, let's take a look.